so happy we alive.
Good evening, and welcome to Louisville Late Night. This evening, we're at the Rudyard Kipling to celebrate the life and legacy of one of America's greatest writers, one of Louisville's greatest writers, one of the world's greatest writers, Hunter S. Thompson. Let's go see what's happening on the Hunter S. Thompson tribute.
Poetry slam beat. And the Edward Torres beat said that home is in your head. When I die, they will bury my ashes in my backyard under the diamond sky by the magic brown river, churning, churning, churning around Crescent City Bend. And in the distance, a lone guitar player playing one beat at a time. The Last Hotel. I can see the black wall. I can see the silhouette in the window. He's talking. I'm not interested in what he's talking about. I'm only interested in the fact that it's the last hotel. The last hotel. Ghosts in my bed. The last hotel. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, let's see. It's Jenny Woosley. Jenny, if you arrive late and you want to read something, after Sarah and I do our set with Andy Cook, we'll take some more time if there are 3 or 4 more people who would like to read after that. Please welcome Jenny Woosley.
When I first heard about this, the open mic, that I really wanted to just come up here and be able to say something.
Speak up!
Sorry. And actually I wrote an essay, but I wasn't bright enough to remember to bring it with me. But it's just out of all of his books and out of everything wonderful he's written, it's like how do you pick one passage that could possibly say anything? And I was just in my room and my cat knocked Kingdom of Fear off of my dresser, and I just picked it up and I turned to the last page, and I don't know, it somehow just seemed right, so I'm just gonna read something. Indeed, if the greatest mania of all is passion, and if I am a natural slave to passion, and if the balance between my brain and my soul and my body is as wild and delicate as the skin of a mean vase, well, that explains a lot of things, doesn't it? We need look no further. Yes, sir, and people wonder why I seem to look at them strangely, or why my personal etiquette often seems makeshift and contradictory, even clinically insane. Hell, I don't miss those whispers, the soft groans of fear when I enter a civilized room. I know what they're thinking, and I know exactly why. They are extremely uncomfortable with the idea that I'm a teenage girl trapped in the body of a 65-year-old criminal who has already died 16 times. 16, all documented. I have been crushed and beaten and shocked and drowned and poisoned and stabbed and shot and smothered and set on fire by my own bombs. All these things have happened, and probably they will happen again. I have learned a few tricks along the way, a few random skills and simple avoidance techniques, but mainly it has been luck, I think, and a keen attention to karma along with my natural girlish charm.
Thanks, Jenny.
When I wrote this poem for him. Why live life so safe? I guess I could just not drink beer, smoke weed, or not write anything incriminating, offensive, or deemed not PC because someone's grandma might be in the room, or maybe there's a cop behind everybody's eyes I see in the audience. But what's the fun in being so squeaky clean? especially since I'm not hurting anyone. I don't care what you say. You stretch your perspective, you lose your tongue. Maybe someone else will find it and kick it around for a while, and then you look behind the curtain over someone's shoulders as they're going at it, making something, just fucking going at it. And you're like, wow, creation. You tap them on the shoulder and you look behind you at the mirror, the chatter, the dirt with the diamond in the middle, just waiting to be cleaned and presented. It's here, it's now. You didn't wait, you didn't think. Pull the trigger, the story crumbling on your head will write itself with your unconscious permission. Sometimes you need to lose your head, your emotions, your language, your reasons, and just listen. Storms, thunderclaps, roars, ponds, washing impurities, despair, hopelessness, filling with lucid dreams. Life roars, folding time while drum solos happen in your heart. You've created the universe. I've created the universe. The moment I shut the fuck up and say no. To hell with it, there's always tomorrow, but is there ever tomorrow if there's always this eternal right now? Always? When there's something to think about, something else, this other second, yesterday. God, I've wasted so much time worrying about nothing and doing nothing, like most of the world. Man, most people don't let go. I let go a long time ago, but not enough. Still now, pushing the envelope, I think. And these words, what about these words that sound like life? I want to write them all as they come. Silence in this word. I want to write them all, but I haven't enough time, not in 2 lives. My hands will break, my eyes will go blind. My back can't heave steel in a wheelchair, crippled. These words will set me free from life, from the pain.
There are folks standing all the way outside. There are a couple of empty chairs that I see. There's one right over here next to the stage. If anybody else has an empty chair, holler. Yeah, y'all can squat down on the side of the stage over here too if you want, but somebody yell if you got an empty chair.
We got an empty chair right here.
Okay, there's one right there, and there's one over here in the corner, one right here in the front. We want everybody to come in and have a good time.
And that's Sarah Elizabeth, one of the best singers in the world. She's going to be up singing some of Hunter's favorite songs in just a few minutes. Lucy, did you have a piece? No? Okay. Next, Andy Cook is, well, we went on a 2-month tour, a not knowing tour. I put together a group a few years ago called the Viking Hillbilly Apocalypse Review with some of Iceland's and Kentucky's leading musicians and poets, and we get together from time to time and tour in Europe or the United States, and so we did a 2-month not knowing U.S. tour from New York to San Francisco, stopped everywhere in between. Come on in, Dave. And Andy is one of those rare people who can chain smoke weed and still get the job done. He can still get the job done. He's not like me. I gave it up a long time ago because last time I get offered stuff all the time. And if anybody has any peyote or mescaline, no. But anyway, the last time I smoked some weed, three hours later, I caught myself sitting in the same spot on the couch, staring at the same spot on the wall, and I had things to do. So I'm not one of those people who can smoke grass and just continue doing everything like Andy does. But we look like a carload of aliens driving down the road, and we were. And Andy's like flicking the ashes out the window. I said, Andy, they got satellites up there. They can see us right now. Put that down. I have a healthy dose of paranoia. But thank God we didn't get busted. So, Scott Swearingen, did I pronounce that right? You want to come over? Sure. Scott, please welcome up Scott Swearingen, the sheriff.